instance, do you see on the left side of the door there is a character who is holding his head in his hands?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Okay, so that would be Saint Denis, who is the saint protector of Paris. He was our first bishop in the 3rd century and he Christianized the population. The problem is, at that time the Romans were here and they didn't like that, so they martyred him. They cut off his head, but the legend says that he took his head from the ground, washed it in a fountain, then put it under his arm, then walked for 6 kilometers and then he died. So the place where he died is now called Saint Denis after him, and this is a church where all the kings of France are buried. And the place where he was martyred is now celebrated. It's called the Mountain of the Martyr, and if you contract it, that's Montmartre, and that's where we're going after the tour. So you'll think about Saint Denis when you're there. This is where he was martyred. Now I would like to tell you about the architecture in the Middle Ages. In terms of cathedrals and religious architectures, we have basically 2 styles, the Romanic and the Gothic. So for Romanic I would need 2 volunteers, you and you. Okay, so you are the walls of the church and you're going to hold the vault with your hands, so like this. Okay, like that. Voila. Okay, great, wonderful. So, this is a Romanic church. They have to carry a very heavy stone vault, the roof, and it's weighing on them, you know, so they are in pain and they are about to break. So be sure that you're in pain. Ow. Exactly. So to hold the vault together, the walls have to be very thick. But the problem is the windows have to be very small and we don't have as much light as we would like, you know, inside. So in the Gothic period, we're going to have an improvement. We're going to add the flying buttresses. So you put your hands like this. And you. All right, and you step backwards. So now the weight is divided. Actually, all the weight is diverged like this, all the thrust to the flying buttresses. So it's divided in 2. Now the walls are completely relieved of the weight and they can have much higher walls, much higher ceiling and vaults. And because they don't carry anything anymore, we can cut some holes in them and add the very large stained glasses. And now the walls are happy, so show that you're happy. Yay. Very good. And now it's all, it's all the flying buttresses that carry the weight. So this is the Gothic architecture, do you understand? So we saw the flying buttresses on the side when we were watching the Hunchback. So now we can applaud our courageous volunteers. Very good. So, do you have any questions? Are you ready to go back to the bus?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.